What up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 2. So if you haven't seen the second episode of Season 8 of the Real Housewives of Potomac, turn this video off right now. Go watch the episode, come back and watch this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's a simple and free way to support my channel. It literally takes less than 4 seconds to do. So if you're spending 4 seconds watching this review, you could definitely hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because I don't only review the Real Housewives of Potomac. I review other shows as well. I got three more reviews to do after this. So wish me luck. I'm also not a public speaker, as you can see. I might tend to fumble my words, so as you can see. You might hear so, like, a lot of times. It is what it is. I might stop to regain my thoughts. It is what it is. I'm definitely going to be looking at my notes that I take throughout the show. And anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. These are my thoughts and expressions. No one's paying me to be biased towards, against, none of that. Also, comment below what you would grade this episode, what you thought about, what I talked about, if I forgot anything, all that good stuff. Comment below. And yeah, I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to grade this episode. I'm going to give it a B+ because it was a mess. And it had me pissed. So I know that I like the episodes. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm gonna give it a B+. I'm gonna give this a B+. Last chance, if you haven't seen episode 2 of season 8 of the Real Housewives of Potomac, turn this video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. Let me get a swig of water before I start. All right. So the first scene of the episode is Ashley and her mom. They're going plant shopping because Ashley's going to throw a, what's it called? A housewarming party, which is going to be the last scene of the episode. So she tells her mom all the people she's inviting, and tells her mom about Nneka, and she gives us a little insight on Nneka, basically, in her confessional. Like, Nneka is African. They met somewhere, and basically just letting us know who Nneka is. So then they show this clip of Nneka telling Ashley that she met Wendy once, and Wendy seemed nice. So I'm like, okay. So then Ashley's mom, Messy Sheila, she asked, just like her daughter, Messy, she's like, oh, what's up with this, with Candace and this lawsuit with Michael? So Ashley's, what'd she say? Oh, yeah, she said, I don't know anything. Like, he don't tell me anything. She says she does think that Michael's continuing with the lawsuit, though. But she don't know anything because, like, he don't let her into anything. She claims it affected his business, so he definitely going to move forward with the lawsuit against Candace. So then we get this meet up with Karen giving Mia as the handshake. She's like, oh, yes, let's start over. How you doing? So Karen's like, she says in her confessional that she was hurt, yeah, by all the lies that Mia told last season and how she was dick riding, basically. Karen says, I've been nothing but a friend to you, Mia. Like, why would you go around and tell these lies? So Mia's like, what did I say that was a lie? She said, I didn't say, it wasn't a lie. It was something that I heard. It's like, it's always something you heard, Mia. Whatever. I can't stand Mia ass. So Karen gets to telling her, like, you broke girl code, and my husband was disrespected on multiple occasions. And Mia says sorry somewhat. Like, she doesn't really say sorry. It's just like, it was weird. So Karen's like, we can start fresh, try to start over, whatever. So then she asked she asked Mia about how her and Gordon are doing, and brings up the fact that Giselle tried to say that their situation was embezzlement at the reunion. So Mia was like, to Giselle's point, you know, she a dick rider. To Giselle's point, I did at one point think it was embezzlement too. I questioned Gordon. She says, we're in a better place now, and tells Karen, I stopped drinking. I'm only drinking wine now. She She said, I feel like I flipped like that in Miami because I was drinking while on medication. I'm just like, girl, shut your, hate to say it, but shut your colorist ass up. You colorist. Why you picking on the dark-skinned girl and riding the bandwagon of the two green-eyed colorist twins? It's just annoying. Like, whatever, girl. Y'all did what y'all did. Y'all know what y'all did. So Karen's like, well, that's a conversation that you need to have with Wendy, because Wendy, I'm sure Wendy didn't know that you were on medication when you were drinking. It don't even matter. That shit don't matter. You know your actions. Like they say, that drunk man don't tell no tales. I don't drink, so that drunk man don't tell no truth. You knew that was your true actions when you was drinking. Karen said in her confessional, like, Mia's like a light switch. Like, she gonna flip, so you never know. Of course, I'm not fully trusting her ass. This is why I love Karen. This is why I love the Grand Dame. Can't try her for nothing. So we get this meeting with Candace and her manager, and they talking about her leaving her current label and finishing the second leg of her tour. And the manager's asking her, like, who you want to come open for you in Chicago? You wanted to be Drew Sidor since that's her city or whatever. So Candace was kind of like throwing shade. She was like, I don't want it to be her. I want it to be somebody else. Like, I don't want it to be Drew. And I was like, what's wrong with Drew? Drew can sing. It was weird. I was like, what happened between her and Drew? Because I like them both. Well, Drew, 50-50. Was just like, I was like, what did Drew do? She was like, I don't think I need to do anything more musically with Drew. I was like, what did Drew do? Because they was harmonizing on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So let me get this Robin and Juan saying. Robin brings up the whole intervention that happened at Giselle's house to Juan, and Juan's like, I don't care. He was like, Robin, please just get mad at me. Get mad at me so you can please your friends. So then they talk about him looking for a job, and Juan's just like, I'm gonna just take it one day at a time. He said, I got this lawsuit on my back, so I guess it's still ongoing, I guess. He's like, I know things will work themselves out. He's like, I know my boys miss me, love me, or something like that. Assuming he's talking about his team. Then we get to meet NECA and her husband while they checking renovations on their Potomac home. NECA, she's like, we got homes all around the country. We got some in Africa, I think. And then she also shares that her and her husband are trying to get pregnant. So they trying to have a baby. Start that family. So we get to scene with Wendy. Wendy, I love Wendy, but Wendy just out here living life, y'all. She don't know. She was like, last year was candles, bitch. This year, talk show, bitch. So she like, I'm looking for a studio space for my talk show. She's sitting down with, I don't know who this woman's supposed to be. She says she knows her work, so she hired her for something. I guess it's like production planning. I don't know. She says her show gonna be like a mix of everyday issues and serious topics, but then like a little bit of ratchet or something, she says. I don't know. And she like, basically her goal, she want to get noticed by, she want to get the attention of a major network like Bravo, she says. So they saw her and the woman, Marsha, they sitting down and talking about the budget and what the name of the show should be. I saw people in the little comments of the website that I watched it on. It was like, what would Wendy do? www. Or WWD or something like that. I don't remember. Or walk, or something with Wendy. I can't remember. Wine with Wendy. So Karen, Ashley, Giselle, and Mia, they meet up for a Pilates class. Ashley introduces Demi and Diamond, her new boobs. So Karen's like basically sharing with them, like, I'm approaching the big 6-0. And I just want to work out with you guys. Said she went for a full checkup, got 5% calcium back, something like that. Which is not fatal or harmless or nothing like that, I don't think. So when Mia goes to the bathroom, Karen starts telling them about her meetup with Mia and how they sort of made up or whatever. So Karen was like, from now on, let's not bring rumors to the table, to the group. Let's just bring straight facts. So then Giselle brings up the intervention that she had for Robin and talk about, Karen, are you going to apologize to Robin because that stuff you said last season about the woman and Juan being in Georgetown together, that was a rumor. So Karen get the, what should I be apologizing for? Karen was like, well, I can give Robin some grace on that, but I still believe there's some truth to that story. I was like, yes. Like, shut up, Giselle. Trying to, like, talk about Karen need to give Robin an apology. Girl, are you serious right now? As many apologies Robin you need to shut up. Shut your mouth and shut up. Who's that? What's his name? I can't remember his name. Something Richard. Little Richard. Where am I? Yeah, because that Giselle just be blowing me with the dumb shit she be saying. Talking about Karen need to apologize. Like, what? So, yeah, so Karen's like, well, basically, maybe I owe Robin an apology, but she definitely owed me an apology. She was like, she tells Giselle, like, basically, you can facilitate that, get us together. Because, you know, that's what Giselle messy ass want to do anyway. So Karen asks Ashley, like, are you divorced? And Ashley's like, no. She's like, I am separated, living alone, and my name is the only name on the deed. And I was like, I don't know nothing about home buying or whatever, but you could put a down payment on somebody's house without putting your name on the lease? I didn't know that. So then Mia, messy ass, asks Ashley, like, is Candace suing? I mean, is Michael still suing Candace? So Ashley's like, I don't know. He don't tell me anything about it. So Karen asks the ladies, like, how do you guys feel about Candace? So Giselle's like, who? Like, girl. We should be saying who about you. You shouldn't even be here. It's annoying. So Ashley's like, well, sounding like Andy Cohen at BravoCon. She asked me to keep my name out of her mouth. So yeah, so then Ashley in her confessional shows a supposed text from Candace saying that Ashley conspired with her castmates to basically play with her for TV. Which was like, where was the lie? Then Ashley tells them, like, I didn't invite her to my housewarming party. Karen was like, oh, she had an engagement anyway, bitch. The fuck? This was like, girl. So then Ashley tells them, like, oh, I invited my friend Mecca. She'll be coming to the party. It's just like, why you gotta announce? That's how you know you're trying to start some bullshit. Ashley, little blockhead ass, I just knew she was going to be up to... Every time we thinking, okay, she might have learned something, she comes with this blockhead energy, which she does this shit again. And starts some mess. They talk a little bit about Giselle and her man, very brief, not too much. You know, Giselle don't never let nobody know what's going on with her for real. Karen says in her confessional that the dude that Giselle is dating was graduating high school. No, Giselle was graduating high school when he was in diapers. I was like, God damn, that's a visual. It's crazy. So the final thing is Ashley's housewarming party. So Giselle comes in immediately over there to Ashley and Uncle Lump. Brings up the vacation that Ashley took in the Bahamas. Uncle Lump didn't know Michael was there. He was like, Michael was there? Ashley was like, oh, yeah, I guess you didn't know because when I FaceTime you, you didn't see him. So he low-key side-nodding Ashley. You know he don't really fuck with Michael for the whole situation with Michael. So then Karen and Mia arrive. Sharice arrives. They try to point out that Sharice and Karen are dressed alike again. It's just like, it's annoying. Why is Sharice here? Like, it's annoying. We don't need her here. Ashley starts giving them a tour, and then Wendy comes in and only embraces Karen and Sharice. And I was like, why Sharice? And when Wendy went to give Karen a hug, Giselle standing beside Karen, so Giselle moves over like she's scared or something. Like, girl, you should be doing that towards your friend Mia or your friend Robin, who are actually aggressors. What you doing all that to Wendy for? She's just so annoying. Like, it's just so annoying. So Ashley continues the tour, and then they go outside to eat or whatever. And Deborah, the Sesame Street character, comes in. The Sesame Street character. Wendy was like, oh, the entertainment came early. I was just like, man. And then Robin comes. And this is when I be talking about the edits and stuff. Like, they edited it so much to make it seem like when Robin came in, it was like quiet and awkward and stuff. She came in, it was regular. Ain't nothing really happened. So then NECA arrives and Ashley introduces her all to the ladies. And then all of a sudden the messiness begins. The producers, they asking Wendy in her confessional, like, have you met NECA before? And, oh, let me get it. Her name is Nika. I can't say it. I'm not African. Let me just not. Well, her name is not NECA. It's another way to say it in African. So they asked her if she's met NECA before. And Wendy's like, yeah, I've met her in passing. So I'm just like, why? At this point, I'm just like, is it the producers? Why are they trying to pit them against each other? They not saying anything shady from what I've seen in this episode. And the way they made the trailer and stuff, they made it look like they was going to be beefing and stuff. So this is when Ashley pulls Wendy away. And she's like, so Wendy's like, I'm so proud of you, Ashley. And you've always treated me like I've mattered. And I'm just like, Wendy just be saying stuff, I feel like. Wendy just be saying stuff. Ashley is not your friend, girl. Because if it came down to it, she would pick them green-eyed bastards over you before anything. Talking about I hold you in the highest regard. I was like, why, Wendy? Why? But then she says, sometimes I do question stuff with you. Yeah, of course. It's Ashley. So she says, with everything that's transpired with Deborah, like, I feel like with any given opportunity, you would stab me in the back. She tells Ashley this. And I'm like, and she will. Like, come on, it's Ashley. So Ashley's like, I respect that. I've never been to a place where me and you have kiki and hung out and our kids have hung out. And Wendy was like, well, I invited you to my daughter's birthday party. Ashley was like, you did, that's fair. It's just like, she gives y'all grace and opportunity and y'all don't take it. So it's just like, and I don't even know why she do that. I wouldn't even try to be friends with these bitches. Fuck these bitches. That's how I would feel if I was Wendy and Candace. Except for Karen. She's the only one, the only real one. So Ashley tells Wendy, I want to get to know you more. I feel like we've never been vulnerable with each other enough to share. No, she said, I feel like you've never been vulnerable enough to share within the group. And I'm just like, why would y'all? Why would she? Especially after what happened in Miami. The way y'all isolated her after she was the one that assaulted. Like, why would she feel vulnerable enough to share something with y'all? She didn't even feel safe on that trip. Like, come on, what are we talking about, Ashley? So Wendy's like, although I hear you saying you want me to be vulnerable and share with the group or whatever, like, I don't want to, what'd she say? She wants to feel like her vulnerability is safe in your hands, which is not, exactly. She ain't feel safe, so it's just like, come on. So then Ashley, being messy, tries to make it seem like Nneka threw shade at Wendy being a doctor of psychology. But that's exactly what she is. And when they showed the clip, it was Nneka trying to make sure that Wendy wasn't a medical doctor. It's like, come on. So then Ashley brings up this article that says Wendy's family was supposedly Osu, which then they show a clip of Nneka explaining that Osu are basically families that give their children up to a god of a certain village or whatever, and that their families are shunned or whatever. But she said, but that has been abolished ever since, back in the long days or something like that. But some people may still practice it. I don't know. But but Nneka never said anything that it was. She just explained what the meaning of the Osu was. She never said Wendy's family was. Ashley's saying this clip and then trying to like make it seem like it's something that is not. So then Ashley says to Wendy that Nneka said Osu is bad, and producers ask Ashley, they like, why the way that you explained it to Wendy, you trying to make it seem like Nneka said something shadingly to Wendy. So I was like, okay, so it's Ashley doing this with low-key a sprinkle of production. So Ashley was like, I don't know, it was probably the kid laughing and shit. It was the kid, like, you really think it's funny that you're trying to pit these two African women against each other? Because now Wendy in a confessional on 10, like I can't believe, like, I expected more from Nneka, especially since we a fellow Nigerian. I'm just like, this all started because of Ashley and production. Like, that's wild as hell. Like, why? It's weird. It's weird. Like, why even try to pit them against each other? It's like they keep trying to get people to come at Wendy. But I guess now they're trying to get somebody of the same complexion to come at Wendy so we won't think no type of way. It's still, y'all still trying to come at her. It's just so annoying. But I still graded it on a B+ because it was stuff going on. And it made me mad. Like, Ashley made me mad. So it was just like, I have to give it a grade that I feel that it deserved. And that's what I gave it. Predictions for episodes to come. I hope that Nneka and Wendy just realize that it was Ashley messiness, and I hope they end up being friends. I want them to be friends so they can boss up on these hoes. It could just be them two and Candace and Karen. And they could boss up against them bitches. It could be them four against each other. That's what I really want. It'd be Candace, Nneka, Wendy, and Karen. And then Ashley and Giselle and Mia and Robin stay on their little cliff. And then they get together once in the blue and it's a big pop-up, but either way, I mean, blowout, but whatever. I'd be here for that. Because I don't care. I don't want them to be beefing. I want them to be friends. So Ashley just so annoying. Like, why you even do that? It's just, I don't know. Those are my little thoughts, whatever, feelings for episodes to come. That's what I want to happen, you know. But thanks for watching this review. And please comment below what you thought of the episode, what you would grade the episode. If I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, all that good stuff, comment below. And like this review and subscribe to my channel because I don't want to review the Real Housewives of Potomac. I review other shows as well. I got 3 more to do after this. So wish me luck and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.